Hello everyone. In today's video, we're going to talk about dialect, variety, and accent. So let's begin. First of all, we're going to talk about dialect. What is a dialect? Dialect is a regional or social variety of a language that differs in pronunciation, grammar, and vocabulary. So dialects are mutually intelligible, meaning speakers of different dialects can use and understand each other. So let's see a video where we can see some examples of dialects. First, we have here the Indian English and the Nigerian English.
Indian English does have a particular accent. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I think it does.
It's actually proper English. So it's not accent, it's proper English. Simple.
As an Indian person, were you aware that foreigners often make fun of the Indian English accent?
Yeah, I don't know why. It's basically racism.
Yes, I was, but after I went to United States, I thought they spoke wrong English, so I made fun of their English. So it doesn't make any difference to me.
I think our accent is better than theirs.
Okay, now let's listen to the Nigerian English.
Indians say water. We say water. Like so, there's always different. Like we say bottle. That's for a bottle. They say bottle. Like bottle. That's how we pronounce it, by.
How do you say father?
Father.
That's my favorite.
Father. Okay.
Okay, as you can see, this is an example of a dialect or two dialects based on a geographic area. In this case, two countries. So let's go to variety. What is a variety? The term variety is broader and refers to a specific form of language used by a particular group. It includes regional varieties, social varieties, or situational varieties. Now we're going to take a look to some examples based on sociolects, which is also a social group or class specific in England. We see the working class, British English, and the received pronunciation, upper or middle class.
Hello, darlings. Now listen, you might think I'm a bit of a dodgy geezer with a Cockney accent, but the thing is that not everybody in London is going to want to take out a 6-inch knife and try to nick your wallet. But I might want to suggest keeping your porkies open as you're walking down High Street late at night after the bars close. Got it? Good.
We know that young people are the future of the Commonwealth. After all, 60% of its 2.4 billion population are under the age of 30. You will be the ones most affected by the global challenges that face us all, but you are the leaders who are creating the solutions.
Now you can see the differences between the two varieties, working class and received pronunciation. So, in short, dialect and varieties, what are the similarities and differences? So dialect is tied to a specific, often regionally or social defined variety of language. So we can say that a dialect is a type of variety, whereas variety is broader and covers dialects and other types of language differentiation, dialects, registers, or sociolects, as we could see a few seconds ago. Let's move on to an accent. What is an accent? It refers only to pronunciation differences and does not include grammar or vocabulary differences. It can also be associated with a particular region or social group. So an accent is a subordinate part of a dialect. So here we have two examples, Midwest accent in the United States and Southern American English. Midwest are the states in the Midwest, in that area in the north of North America, and we have states like Ohio, Minnesota, Indiana, Illinois, etc.
Ever since I moved to LA, I've become increasingly aware of what's called a Midwest accent. I didn't know I had it until I moved to LA, to be honest with you. And then every time I talk to somebody new or introduce myself, they're always like, oh, yeah, like what part of the Midwest are you from? And I'm like, what do you mean? How did you know that? How did you know that? They're like, the way you said bag. I'm like, what did I say? I just said bag. And then the problem is that I think I'm talking like everybody else, but apparently I'm not. Apparently I got a little to my stuff. And now I'm like,
And now we are going to listen to someone talking in the southern accent, which is the states in the south, Georgia, Alabama, Arkansas, etc.
She said he had a southern accent, but what kind of southern accent did he have? Did he sound like a speaker from the sovereign state of South Carolina, sort of soft like Lindsey Graham? Or was it a bit sharper and more polished Piedmont, North Carolina sounding, sort of like Andy Griffith? Or was it more like Georgia, which has a little bit of a drawl and is a little bit between North and South Carolina, which makes sense? And then you can get west into Appalachia, where I'm from, and we say yins instead of y'all sometimes. It gets a bit thicker around here. And then you go further west into Tennessee, and it's like this till you get all the way west into Memphis. And Memphis, we associate with the king. And then you can go down to East LA, that's East Lower Alabama, and they talk this way all the way up through Birmingham, sort of.
Okay, that's all. Thank you for watching. See you next time.